Did you know in OpenGuessr, if you go up top here to the game options, you will see there is a timer option that goes from no timer all the way to 120 seconds. But many people do not know that if you go all the way to the left to where it says no timer, then go over to the right one, you will now enter the one blink timer mode. And this mode essentially is just, that's it. That's all you get to see is just a one blink. And now you have to make your guess. I mean, how do you even do that? So today we're doing the OpenGuessr Blink Mode Challenge. So here are the rules. We will start at 120 seconds, and each time we get a correct country, we are able to decrease the timer by 10. Eventually, we will hit one blink where we will have to get 3 countries in a row to complete this challenge. But wait, if we get a country wrong, we have to go back to the previous stage. All right, guys, here we go. 120 seconds on the clock. This is round number 1. Oh, wait a second. I was gonna say, are we gonna get a rural snowy mountain round 1? I think this is Bulgaria though. We have some Cyrillic language, which, you know, is either gonna be Russia, Ukraine, or Bulgaria. But this antenna, this little short antenna, I think more likely to be Bulgaria, especially with this snow coverage, the winter coverage. I do kind of like that. I'm not going to even move. If we get it wrong, it's not that big of a deal because we're already at the first stage. But we got it correct, which means we are able to move on to the next one, which is going to be 110 seconds. So we are slowly but surely moving up to one blink. Let's go. Next round. All right, here we go. We have the N634. Luckily, we don't have to be too crazy here. We do have some language. What language is that actually? There's 2 different languages on here, which is super interesting. Is this like Spain or something? Could very well be. Ubiri. Well, we're definitely in Europe somewhere. We have the European license plates and whatnot. 50. I am moving this time. I am moving up the road. If I had to guess, we're somewhere on the north coast of Spain right now. That's my guess. Does it make sense? Yeah. Would I like to see a bollard? I would like to see a bollard right now. But it looks like I'm not going to be able to find one. I guess I could take advantage. You can see the timer in the bottom here, the bottom right of the screen. We have a minute left in this round, so we still have plenty of time. But yeah, the N634. Let's see if we can find that in northern Spain. I mean, there are some N's around here, so yeah, I think we're just up here somewhere. Let's go ahead. We were, ooh, just barely. That was almost in France. Okay, but we did get the right country. We are now at 100 seconds, round 3. I don't think we're going to get too many of these incorrect. We have the K20 here. We do have what appears to be a German bollard, which I do like. The copyright's also 2023, which checks out for Germany. Could this be Luxembourg? I suppose this is possible. So I think I may just go up the road a little bit, maybe see a license plate. Okay, that's, where did I just see? Did I see a sign? Yeah, that's a German sign right there. So I am very confident in Germany, and we are off to a very good start. 90 seconds here. We have not gotten a single one incorrect, which is fantastic. This is round 4 already. It appears to be, and we have what looks like some German language again. Could this be Austria this time though? It's possible this could be Austria. Still could be Germany. Are we gonna get back-to-back German rounds? I mean, shout out Germany if true. But yeah, what's the copyright looking like here? I don't see any. There it is. It is 2023, so we could easily be in Germany here once again. Lummerscheid. Is that German? Or is that Austrian? That is the question. All right, .de domain Deutschland. That is definitely Germany. 30 seconds left on the clock. We had a little bit of time, but let's just go right there, and it's probably very, very close to France. But yeah, that's definitely Germany. And we can now go another 10 seconds down. We have for 80 seconds now, guys. 80 seconds. Oh my God, no way. We have a warehouse round. This is not good. We can move though, luckily. And it seems like we do have some language. What language is that? It's somewhere in like Central Europe. Is that like Czechian or something? Czechian, Slovakian, something like that. I really wanted to see that sign, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to get over there. I think it's one of the 2 countries. Let me just see if I can just get up the road a little bit here. Let me take a look. Oh, wait. CZ. So we have unblurred license plates. And on European license plates, they do usually have the 2-letter country code. And that's CZ. So I'm pretty confident this one is Czechia. That one gave me a little bit of a scare, to be fair. I'm rhyming. 70 seconds now. We are heading into 70 seconds. Let's see how we do. Via Nuova. That's very Italian. This is a very Italian round. We have Italian license plates as well. The shorter license plate, the 2 blue bars in front. I don't have to move or examine this at all. It's also a pretty good guess. We are doing very, very well in this challenge so far. All right, we're technically halfway through. This is a 60-second round. Guys, just wait. Just wait until we get to the good old blink mode. And ooh, we have the Czechoslovakia bollard here. And we have Ostrava and Olomouc. I'm not sure if that's how you say it or not, but that is right there. And Ostrava is also in Czechia, so I would imagine this is Czechia, right? I would imagine it wouldn't have a sign like that if we're in Slovakia, right? I mean, I think I'm gonna have to just commit. And wow, very good guess. We were on the correct road. 50 seconds. We haven't had to do anything for the timer yet either. Like, we've had no timer. Oh wait, we can't move. Oh no, we can't move here. And this is a very difficult round. This is unofficial coverage, which is really, really tough. So the official coverage got overwritten with this, which is just not good. It's not good quality at all. We have not double, but we have painted white bottom poles here. We have 28 seconds left. I think this is Romania based off first glance. I can't see anything about this car, but these white painted poles are a very good sign of Romania. I can't tell if they're holy or not. It looks like they're not holy at all, which is not a good sign because typically Romania has holy poles. But this seems Romanian as well, this whole thing. But we have 8 seconds left. So this is the first time that we've seen that red kind of overlay pop up there that says we're short on time. And it's Ukraine. Oh, man. So that's our first L. That's a tough round, to be fair. I mean, we got the right longitude, basically. But now we have to go up here and go back to 60 seconds. All right, hoping for an easy one here and we get it. This is definitely Sweden. AC591. Seems to be pretty far north Sweden, I would say as well. But they have these short outer road lines. You can find these in a handful of countries, but typically Sweden and Estonia are the 2 main ones. I have no idea where this road is, but I guess it's a bit more south than I thought. Doesn't matter. We got the right countries, so now we go back down to 50 seconds. All right, and away we go. We have interesting bollard. I believe this is actually Russia, believe it or not. Although Kavka, is that Russian? I guess I think this is Russian. We have Russian bollards here. We're driving on the right. What else could this be in theory? I mean, we have Generation 4 coverage here. Maybe I can just find some sort of sign. It looks like I might be able to. We have a car here. Is that a Russian car? We do have, is that a blue license plate? There could be a blue strip there. We could be in we could be something else. I could be really throwing here. I have only 8 seconds left. Now they have the Russian bollard spam. I'm overthinking it. I think I'm overthinking it. I think we're somewhere down here. And we are. Okay, I was overthinking it a little bit there. That's not a bad guess. We got kind of the right region of Russia as well. I'm overthinking here. All right, we are now into 40 seconds for the very first time today. We have Chem de la Ferrieri. That's French for sure. Is there a blue sticker on this pole? It's covered in ivy, so I can't really tell. Does this one have one? This one definitely has a blue sticker. So this is France indeed. Lovely. Sometimes these rounds could be tough if it's like France or Belgium. Don't really know which one it is. But that time with that blue sticker, we are in France. 30 seconds. I'm getting a little bit nervous now. We are in 30 seconds. And where are we here? We have an interesting... Wait, what is this? I actually don't know where we are right now. This is a little bit scary. Why don't I know? Why isn't this obvious? We have this small cam blur. I'm not entirely sure where they have this. Is that a Belgian license plate there? Guys, are we actually in Belgium here? We have 4 seconds to get a guess down here. I'm a little bit scared about this round. Where is it gonna be? It is Belgium. Okay, it's a good guess in Brussels. Somewhat of an interesting round there. I don't think I've seen that type of camera in Belgium, but there it is. We are now at 20 seconds. It's now getting real interesting up in here. It is. Can't waste any time, but it looks like, did we actually get lucky and get a Swedish round right here? Because we had the same road lines I talked about just a little bit ago, and that's a red house. So this might be a Swedish round indeed. Ooh, just barely, just right next to Norway, but it is Sweden. So we are now going down to 10 seconds. 10 seconds. I really don't have much time at all to think about this. And we have an unofficial coverage. Oh, no. I mean, where is this lady from? Is she from Sweden? We've gotten a lot of Sweden, so I'm going to go Sweden again. Just hope and pray it's correct. Oh, it's Norway. That was a good guess. It's crazy that we had location right here, and the next round was right here. That is very, very odd, but we have to go back to 20 seconds. Where are my US rounds? I feel like we got an all Europe here. Very interesting. But let's go ahead and look at that bollard, which is very much Spanish. So I feel like that is going to be a solid country, and we have successfully completed 20 seconds again. All right, back down to 10 seconds. I might have been playing on a Europe only map, but Hungerford Road, that's an Australian bollard. Okay, guys, we have successfully completed 10. That's like a really good guess too, but we have successfully completed 10 seconds, which means it is finally time for the blink mode. There we go. One blink is all we get. Bear with me, y'all. Don't pause the screen. You have to play with me here. Now, I do have time to like think about my answer about what I saw. We saw some tiled roofs there, some white here. I think we might be in Brazil. As crazy as that sounds. Now, remember, we have to get 3 in a row. And the first one we got was in the Philippines. I told you, this is going to be tough. We have to get 3 in a row here. I think that might have been Colombia or Chile. I'm going to go Chile. We'll see. I don't know. This is kind of a tough round. Thailand. Why am I going South America on Southeast Asia right now? I'm getting a little confused. That one seemed Southeast Asia to me, like Indonesia or something. And it was actually very far north Thailand. Double Thailand in a row? I mean, look at that longitude again, though. This seems very Argentina to me. We have that sort of dry landscape there with the white outer line. It's the USA of... What? This is a very tough challenge. I mean, this is... That had to be the US right there, right? I mean, that had to be Maryland. Okay, it was Alabama, but that's okay. We got the right country. That's 1. We have 1 in correct. We have to get 2 more now. Come on, lock in. There's a truck on the left there, but I think that's bait. I think we're driving it right. That seemed to be Mexican to me. This could be the US again, to be fair. I couldn't get a good look. I think this is either Mexico or the US. I'll go Mexico. It's a great guess. Oh my God. We have to really lock in now because this is to complete the challenge right here. To get 3 in a row. Let's do it. Come on. That seemed to be very far south Argentina right there. You see that landscape with those, it's very flat with that little slight shrubbery. I'm thinking this is Santa Cruz, Chubut region here of Argentina somewhere. I don't know where you'd get that type of landscape anywhere else. Gonna have to lock it in. No, it's Russia. It's unbelievable. Let's take a look at this location, man. I mean, it is true. It is different. It is different type of vegetation. That's crazy that we didn't get a skewed towards the road. It was skewed towards the side. So all we saw was this one field. But now we have to go back and get 3 more in a row. All right, here we go. That seemed very US Oregon-ish. Got the right state. 1 blink is all I need. Let's go. Next round. 2, 1. That's the US again. That's a typical South US type of round right there. North Carolina. So we already got back-to-back again. So here we go. Can we get the 3rd one here? That's some random European nonsense. Ah, that's some I mean, to be fair, it seemed Finnish to me. I don't know why. There's a blue sign. White road lines. Seemed a bit northern. I think we have to go Finland here, but I'm not confident. Just have to hope and pray. Oh, Latvia, so close. That's really tough when you're stuck in that situation. I think actually the blue sign might have been the key to success there because, oh no, it was just a river sign. It was just a river sign. That is really, really tough. Sometimes they have like markers on the side of the road that are like perpendicular or at a 90-degree angle, which can help you out in the Baltics. But I don't see any of those right now. Oh, right here. Yeah, this one's parallel to the road, which I guess is for Latvia. Fortunately, we were not able to see that in that round, so we go again. Have to get 3 more in a row. That one was like very UK-ish. Yeah, because there was that rock wall. Okay, we even got the right sub-country. We got England correct. Let's go. This is South Africa. Senegal. We saw the Senegal road lines there. Dashed outers. Feel pretty confident in this one. There we go. Pretty bad guess in Senegal, but we once again have 2 in a row. Just need one more here. Oh no. I think that was an Indonesian license plate. This is Southeast Asia for sure, I believe. It could be Malaysia. I think there was some black in that license plate, which is could be both, but there's more black. There's like 3 sections of white. It's usually Indonesia. Also, this person right here, it's very blurry, but I think they had a helmet on. So I'm gonna go Java. Let's see if we're correct. Let's go. We have successfully completed the blink mode challenge. We got 3 in a row. Honestly, I was expecting that to be a little bit slightly more difficult, but hey, let's take a look at that last round there. That did it for us. They were wearing a helmet. Shout out the helmet wearers. You know, sometimes in Southeast Asia, people don't really wear helmets very often, but here in Java, it's for some reason more common. This guy doesn't have one on. He's ratio me. Neither does this guy. Okay, but there are some down there. Okay, you know, obviously there are exceptions to some of the stuff that I say. But yeah, this license plate kind of gave it away because there was a lot of black in it. And that's why I went with Indonesia. Also, this roof, this tile roof, very common in Java. It's common in many different places, but that is just what you call a clutch ending. And if you're wondering how I got this sweet YouTube pin, you can get it too. All you have to do is come up here to the shop, which is right next to your name. And there should be a little bar right next to all pins that basically says, if you're not subscribed, click here to subscribe and you'll get this free pin. So make sure to go and do that. Make sure to subscribe to get this pin. And definitely try this mode out because honestly, it is quite fun. And sometimes I have no idea where I am, like that one right there. And other times, it feels so good to get the correct answer. Yo, that's definitely Russia. Definitely Far East Russia. Let's go even further east. Wow. Turkey. Easy Turkey. Let's go out here. Oh. Let's go.